All right, so I can have my, yes, you are live, so I can have my usual shocked look at that moment when it occurs. So, hey, hello out there. Welcome to the March remote edition. Wow, 11th month of saying remote edition of Folk You, a singer-songwriter round robin that hook or crook has been going on in Chicago and thereabouts, because we're coming from all corners of the Chicagoland area today, since 2001. And you know, obviously last March, things got even wackier than they are now. And so there was, I think, 2 months where we didn't have a show, but we are definitely, you know, picked up the reins, and we've been doing it remotely ever since. So I'll just say really quickly, if you're not familiar with what a round robin is, it's an opportunity for songwriters to get together and to play, you know, a song or two, and then it passes to another person, and then to another, and depending on how many there are, it comes around again to the first person who started it, and it makes that circle a few times. You'll get 3 passes from each of us tonight, and I'm really excited to have these 2 performers joining me virtually, although I'm sitting here in my, you know, item-laden office back there. Let me welcome officially. I'll go in the order of the screen right now. And hey there, Paul McComas. Good to hear from you, friend. Simon Peebler. Hello, Simon. And Cora Vasseur. Hello, Cora. Cora's connection is a little iffy tonight, so we're gonna play with it. We're gonna make sure that we get some maximum Cora time. And I think probably I said everything like Simon, not to put the onus on you, but you know, you've played more than Cora has. Cora, this is your 2nd or 3rd appearance now.
This is my 2nd.
Okay, so the live time was only the first time you played, so this is your 2nd. Oh boy, I should never ask her a question, I guess. Here is what the thing is. Well, the plan is well, you know, guys don't need to know what the plan is. I was going to say, Simon, I think I've said everything I usually do, right? Probably the key is I need to like shut my mouth and start the show, and then that'll cut down on the wavelength here, and then Cora can make her way back in, and we are going to make it happen. She's already making her way back in right now. So hey, let me just make sure I tell her that. So hey, Cora, I was just about ready to pass the baton, which I'm going to do. Well, to pass the baton to myself. And to tell you guys, you know, enjoy the green room. There's a lot of snacks in there for you, and I will see both of you most definitely very soon. Okay?
Sounds good.
All right. I'll talk to you in a bit.
Thanks, Larry.
Yep. All right. Well, it wouldn't be Folk You if it wasn't somewhat fraught. So it fraught you. I think maybe that's a better way to put it. Oh, yeah, you got to see some of mine. Well, you didn't see that. All right, so as I was saying in my rather goofy introduction there, well, goofy, I hope it was goofy. This is our 11th remote version, but we've been doing the round robin since 2001. And if it didn't come across, again, I am so thrilled to have Simon and Cora here. And I hope that was it for the bugs, because they are wonderful, and we need to hear them unfettered and sans issues. Me, I can... You know, you can have issues with me. So anyway, the last couple of shows, I have a band that I normally play with, and you know, when I do Folk You, I usually play an acoustic guitar. And for the last handful of shows, I said, man, I miss my electric guitars. And I think that's it. Something with musicians anyway, right? They like to trot out their wares. And so I started, you know, pulling the guitars out and playing these turned down electric shows. But tonight I said, I got to get back to acoustic. And more than that is this like really wacky Ibanez Gretsch guitar that I got at one point that is too small for the stage normally. And so I thought, well, this is the perfect opportunity. I have been lax in presenting the sweethearts to everybody. Look at them. Hello, ladies. So anyway, Didn't I say I was going to shut up? Yeah, I'm going to do it. And I'm going to begin with a song by that band, The Injured Parties, off of our first album. And this is a song that, was like almost de facto that I would play it at Folk U and we'd play it at our band shows. And then I stopped playing it for a while, but you know what? It's time to bring it back. It's called American Comfort. Armor does 95 down the highway I will drive. Me a ticket and I will pay. Drive my Hummer another day. American comfort, take me away. American comfort, get out of my way. The satellite dish gets Chinese news, Brazilian sports and African cartoons. I don't understand a single word. Many of the languages that I have heard. American comfort, globally preferred. American comfort, giving you the bird. Retire at 75. I look back at my life, playing stocks and having drinks under umbrellas on the golf links. American comfort, wrapped up in me. American comfort, American comfort stays. American Oh, thank you. I see some virtual clapping going on. Real clapping, but silent to me. It's just as well. Wow, well, that felt pretty good. Always good to get one under the belt, as it were. Not a belt, man. So it's the metaphorical belt, to be sure. And yeah, thank you, the people writing in there. I'll try to respond to some of you when I get a chance. And I've got more great stuff coming up. I've got one more number for this pass. I've not been super productive over the last year in terms of songwriting. I did get one done that I think I've got in the set here tonight. I have to look, but I'm not. I think so. And then I had one that I was hoping to get done for tonight, but it's just not ready. Not even to take for a drive around the block. So hopefully next month that one will be good. But this is one that is still new, and I think most of the ones here are new. And I think it's pretty self-explanatory. So let's give it a whirl, and I hope you enjoy it. Things have been a little weird. You've been acting distant, but it's worse than I feared. You call it a midlife crisis, with all that it entails. Instead of leasing a Jaguar, you've been blasting out emails. Don't send me your dick pics. For them I never asked. Don't send me your dick pics, or I'll just have to send them back. Don't you find it inappropriate? Doesn't it seem kinda wrong? And don't be using a smartphone and texting me your schlong. It's not that I am prudish, I keep an open mind, but when opening an attachment, it's not a dick I hope to find. Don't send me your dick pics. Don't send them to me. Don't send me your dick pics. It's something I just can't unsee. Maybe you need a vacation. You've been working every day. I never guessed that overtime was being used in quite this way. This way. Your lesson, this kind of thing won't do. I expect to never again receive any dick pics from you. And if the urge should strike, you shouldn't snort and scoff. It may be the only answer then is just to chop that dick right off. Don't send me a dick pics. Don't send them to me. Don't send me a dick pics. It's something I just can't unsee. Or I'll just have to send them back. Or I'll just have to send them back. Thank you, Cora. That was very nice of you.
You're
Hey, your signal looks nice and strong, so I need to shut up, which is something I need to constantly tell myself, and get out of here and let you play.
Okay.
I will see you next pass around.
Great. Thank you, Larry. Hi, friends. My name's Cora Vasseur, and I'm a singer-songwriter from DeKalb, Illinois, which are the cornfields west of Aurora. If you hit Rockford, you've gone too far. But I'm really excited to be back at Folk U. It's one of my favorite shows. Larry's Facebook page, fans of Folk U, really helped during quarantine. He posts some great music history and music articles on there. But we are going to go on a journey tonight because it is Friday. It is spring break for many of us. And many of us have the travel bug. We miss traveling. We miss going on adventures. So we're going to go some places. And after this first song, you will know the halfway point between Chicago and Los Angeles, because I needed to know the halfway point.
Rereading lines to relive the night we met, scroll through feeds to make believe I'm there, wanna FaceTime in real time. His phone feels its touch and it's not fair. Lost his halo in city of angels. I bundle up in the windy city. Okay, Google, what's halfway between us? When you're not meant to be. Let's go to Denver and have some adventures. That's what I want to do. Let's write some stories that are anything but boring. Explore the city too. Meet halfway, and if just for a day, I'll get away with you. Let's go to Denver and have some adventures. That's what I want to do. Run around this town, fun on neutral ground. All screens better than looking at screens, no doubt. Make it red hot up at Red Rocks. Daydream about selling it out. Let's go to Denver and have some adventure. That's what I want to do. Let's write some stories that are anything but boring. Explore the city too. We'll meet halfway, and if just for a day, I'll get away with you. Let's go to Denver and have some adventures. That's what I want to do. Let's go to Denver and have some adventure. That's what I want to do. Let's write some stories that are anything but boring. Explore the city too. Meet halfway and just for a day, I'll get away with you. Let's go to Denver and have some adventures. That's what I want to do. Now and forever, I'll always remember the time I spent with you. Let's go to Denver and have some adventures. That's what I want to do.
Thank you. That was my song called Denver. And now you know the halfway point between Chicago and LA, so you are ready for any quiz night. Larry mentioned how he felt he wasn't as productive as he wanted to be over quarantine, and I can relate to that. My day job, I'm a parapro at a school for people with autism, and teaching e-learning was a great adventure. But I still wanted to songwrite, of course. And so at the beginning of quarantine, I was all excited. I had all these plans, all the things I was going to write. I was learning how to record at home, all these plans. And then I just fell in a rut and I was comparing myself, and it was just not a fun time. And then I heard all of a sudden, sometimes you just have to put on the heels and walk around the house. And that helped me write this song called Model Walk. Unemployment line moved today. The bank called to talk about my options. I finally got my stuff together, then I'm hit with Mach 5 weather. Finally feel I have to start again. I ran my hands over what used to be my curves. I kind of feel like an unbaked biscuit. The girl's headed south from lines around my mouth. With everything I kinda wanna quit. You've been through tougher things than this. Get dressed, do your hair, it don't matter, go nowhere. Line your lips, blow yourself a kiss. Go ahead, put on that red dress. When the world feels like it's trapped in your mouse. Sometimes you gotta put on the heels. Bottle walk around the house. Bottle walk, bottle walk. Woo! Don't hurt him now. It's looking like you're living now. Top 10 best dressed in clearance from Target. Your adoring fans can't get enough of you. Granting interviews in the living room. Work that kitchen like it's the red carpet.
You've been through tougher things than this. No matter, you go nowhere. Line your lips, blow yourself a kiss. Go ahead, put on the red dress. When the world feels like a trap in your mouth. Sometimes you gotta put on the heel. Model walk around the house. Model walk, model walk, model walk, model walk, model walk. Put one foot in front of the other. Keep your eyes up on the horizon. Put one foot in front of the other. You never know who is watching. Get dressed, do your hair. It don't matter if you go nowhere. Line your lips, blow yourself a kiss. Go ahead, put on the red dress. When the world feels like a trap in your mouth. Sometimes you gotta put on the heel. Walk around the house. Model walk, model walk, model walk, model walk, model walk. Thank you so much.
Wonderful.
Simon's up next. Please
Yeah.
enjoy.
Cora, I loved your songs, and boy, that voice.
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I know you mentioned that you're in the pretty far out, and you have kind of a low internet connection. But I hope that improves over time, and maybe the
I
next
hope.
book you
Thank
will
you.
be in person.
People can just place over/under bets on whether I'm going to make it through the night.
Cool. Well, I'm going to get going here. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's a wonderful opportunity to kind of join the crew, and Larry has kept this flame alive for many years, and I've had a chance to do a number of them. So without further ado, I'm going to play a couple of songs, and then I'll pass the baton deftly back to Larry O'Dean. But my name is Simon Peebler, and I'm going to play you a few songs. All it takes is one word, one hope, one thing to keep our heads up high. All it takes is a simple goal, a simple need, a simple mold to keep ourselves in line. All it takes is a family of friends, a family of one, a family of those who keep us doing the right thing. Let's be careful with our time here, because we don't have forever. All it takes is a moment to alter, a moment to pause, a moment to lose it all at the wrong place, at the wrong time. All it takes is pick yourself up, pick up the end, pick up your friends, 'cause they do it for you. All it takes is believe in yourself, believe in your friends, believe is good in all those who have been. keep our heads up high. All it takes. It takes a lot to get through the world these days, but sometimes it takes some friends, and it takes a little bit of hope, and keeping your head up high. And I love that song so much that I actually have it on 2 albums. 2011 marks the 10th year anniversary of my very first kind of music project, Follow the River Bend. And All It Takes is the last song on there, recorded here in Chicago. But while I was writing my first folk album, I spent a lot of time walking by the kind of Chicago River up in the Avondale neighborhood, the northwest side of the city, and over the Addison Street Bridge. And anyway, that's where this next song comes from. See the canoe man follow the river bend under concrete and steel bridge. The winter chill disappears. Murky water ripples blue-gray sky. Background rumble of the city grind. And she said, lean over water to get the most light. Take a deep breath, spring is here. Lean over water to get the most light. Take a deep breath, spring is here. Follow the river bend. Follow the river bend. Ripples round man-made rocks. Pathway to the shore. Caution sign, tiny words. Dog prints in the mud. A few dead leaves left on branches. Left over from heaven. And she said, lean over water, lean over water to get the most light. Take a deep breath, spring is here. Lean over water to get the most light. Take a deep breath, spring is here. Follow the river bend. Follow the river bend. Follow the river bend. River bend.
had to really keep an eye on myself there because your stuff is so hypnotic in the best way. I mean, I guess hypnotic is usually used in a positive way anyway, but the combination of your voice and then the playing, your guitar sounds lovely. That's a Martin, right? Yeah, I think we have. Yeah, I think we have, if not the same model, or a very similar model. Not me tonight, of course, but it's just like I'm sitting there. I got my picture for you for the Folk You Twitter feed, and I'm like, all right, now I can sit back, and then you're playing, and I'm like, I realize I'm kind of going into a Peebler trance. and I realized how much I missed the Peebler trance. So,
thank you, Larry. Well, your writing is always blows me away, and I love your songs, and I love your songcraft, and the energy that you bring, and the fact that you bring together people who are kind of a similar spirit, and very creative, talented folks from all walks of the musical spectrum. I'm very grateful to be part of it, and plus, I'm also very happy to see and kind of get exposed to some other other music that I haven't had a chance to enjoy, and part of the community of songwriters. You're definitely a big stitch in that quilt in the Chicago area. So.
A metaphorical thinking is going on here now.
Well, you are the poet of everybody that's in the comments section and on watching. You're the poet, so I wanted to pull out the poetry for you. But thank you so much, Larry.
That's very kind. My head is now gotten a slight bit bigger, which it does not need that. So I'm going to turn the air on over here to blow on it and bring it down a few notches. And I'm looking forward to seeing you on your next pass. And that's very kind of you. And I agree on all the, this is it. So always been my favorite thing every month, and this has helped keep me going. So, all right. See you in a bit, Simon.
Okay, great.
Yep. Oh, wow. So I'm detrancing myself now. And bringing my lovely ladies back here again. So yeah, thank you. I knew I was going to say something else to Simon. You should definitely check the comments out. There's a lot of love coming in the Facebook feed there. So, and I appreciate it, what everyone is saying. And I'll try to respond as I can. But then here at Folk UHQ, I've got some duties to take care of. One of which is playing some songs here. So aside from that first one, well, that's not true. I'm rethinking. These are mostly new songs tonight. And this is one that was written pre-pandemic, and it got played maybe once or twice, and then it just kind of fell by the wayside. And when I was going through picking the songs for tonight, this one stood out to me because I just saw in the news that Sean Hannity had been caught on a live mic, and no, not saying something any more offensive than normal, but working a vape. I guess between takes he vapes like crazy, and then I didn't look at the clip. I read about the clip. And then somebody off stage was like, Sean, trying to cue him that they were back. And then he kind of pulled himself together and got back into the mode. That's air quotes around mode for Sean Hannity. But anyway, so this song then seemed to take on a different resonance here. So it was originally titled, and it will continue to be titled unless I make a major change, Victor's Gonna Vape. But for tonight, it's going to be called Sean's Gotta Vape. And I tweaked it ever so slightly. And interestingly, some of the lyrics here take on other significance that I did not intend early on. And also, and I really am going to start this here, I believe I unconsciously copped the intro to this from the band The Dictators. If you don't know The Dictators, you should. Certainly their first album in particular. I know I copped it from them. So, if you're going to steal from the best. Anyway, this is Sean's got a vape. Who's that boy with clouds in his mouth? Opens it up and junk comes pouring out. Can't see his face hidden behind the screen. A fruity formaldehyde and nicotine. Sean's gonna vape. There he goes, turning it on. There he blows. It's not peer pressure that makes him pop. And he only vapes until he's had enough. It's a delicate buzz, it's a sublime high. Smoke rising up like angels to the sky. Sean's gonna vape, he can't stop. Hit after hit until he drops. Back in Shenyang in 2003, yeah. A pharmacist made a discovery. Yeah. All that e-liquid has flooded the globe. We're surfing a tsunami of particulate smoke. Sean's gonna vape. There he goes, turning it on. There he blows. Sean's gonna vape. He can't stop. Hit after hit every night on Fox. Oh, Sean, baby. Oh, wow. All right. Well, that was good. It felt good anyway. So the I every time I've played this song, which I didn't last month, I think this one was written during the pandemic, and I think whether it's songs or poetry or what have you, not the same for everyone, but for me, I usually need some distance before I can react to, cultural or global trauma. But in this case, you have enough months where you're sitting in, some state of quarantine or a lockdown or whatever you want to call it. Something's going to happen, and so thankfully this song did. And now I'm curious, once things get back to normal, whether this one will continue to be played by me. I think so, but I don't know. But for now, it seems like the way to go. I'm trying to think if there's anything else here. I live in a high rise, and it was what finally pushed me over the compositional edge is that there's a gentleman here who refused to wear a mask, and kind of was dickish about it. And so here we go. That is the impetus for my first pandemic. Hey there, I need some advice. There's something I have to ask. Considering the state we're in, do I have to wear a mask? It's my first pandemic, nothing to compare it to. It's my first pandemic, what the hell am I supposed to do? Should I hoard cans of beans and stack them into a wall? At least I can have some privacy until I eat them all. It's my first pandemic, nothing to compare it to. It's my first pandemic, what the hell am I supposed to do? When can I get back to doing all those things that I've done? Without ever thinking about it, I want to have my fun. Six feet of social distance seems like a lot to me. I miss hugging my neighbors, even if they don't want to be. It's my first pandemic, nothing to compare it to. It's my first pandemic, what the hell am I supposed to do? What the hell am I supposed to do? What the hell am I supposed to do? Wow, I think that was 2 songs, wasn't it? Right? I went into my own coma there, my own trance. So yeah, 2. Okay, wow. So Cora, good to see you're there. Looking forward to your next pass. Yeah, and I hope you had a chance to check some of the comments and stuff from people out there. They're going Cora crazy.
Oh, that's very kind of them. I have seen some. It's really great to see everyone here because you have a lot of choices on your Friday night, and the best one is to spend it with folk you, but some people.
Well, to spend it specifically with you, I think so. But I will let you have at it, and I will see you on the last pass.
Thank you, Larry. Hey, friends, I'm back. Yeah, Larry's great. I always love the folk you shows for the stories, and it's always good people and good music. So I hope you're enjoying yourself as much as I am. So we're going to continue our journey. We're going to go down to the water for this next one, to the beach, which is a place I've really been wanting to go recently. And it's inspired by one of my favorite songwriters. He was born in Georgia, but he always wanted to learn how to surf. So one day he cashed in his savings account and moved to Hawaii, and he penned his first #1 hit. So obviously, if you want to become a hit songwriter, what you do is cash in your savings account, move to Hawaii, learn how to surf, and it just falls into place after that. But intrigued me about his story is it's gotten to the point when his management can't get him on the phone, they know he's in the ocean somewhere. That he just loves surfing. And some love triangles aren't bad because if you meet someone and they love coffee, or they love repairing cars, or they love music, that person already has that passion. You can still love that person anyway.
Curls still wet, sun-baked skin, plain white shirt, I know where he's been. Body's warm, relaxed, refreshed. He's got that smile and spring in his step. Not a morning person, up at dawn, running towards his siren song. Smiling faces go over our day. His mind is gone, he's counting ways. Drives me crazy and he makes me smile. His go with the flow, super style. Stand on his money, it's hard to reach. I fell for a son of a beach. I fell for a son of a beach. Flip flops, slip slap, handstands, he tells me what happened. I feel humbled by her side. He lights up, reliving the ride. I know I'm not last, or heads up is all I ask. He calls me from the airport and asks me not to freak. He's on a plane to Costa Rica, drives me crazy and he makes me smile. His go with the flow, super style. Sand on his money is hard to reach. I fell for a son of a beach. I fell for a son of a beach. Drives me crazy and he makes me smile. His goes the flow, surfer style. Sands on his money is hard to reach. I fell for a son of a beach. It drives me crazy and he makes me smile. His go with the flow, surfer style. Sands on his money is hard to reach. I fell for a son of a beach. I fell for a son of a beach.
Thank you, friends. That was my song called Son of a Beach, and I'm saying beach. I like to just enunciate and make sure we're clear. This next song, I think Sam the Cat was making a few cameos there. He was very popular over e-learning. But this next song is called Killing It. And if you enjoy it, it's available on my website for free. Give me your email address. I will happily send it to you. And it's about pursuing your dreams. You need to do what you need to do. And sometimes it can be a very lonely journey because you need to make certain choices. And none of us do anything for compliments, but just every now and then you want to hear, "You're doing a really great job. You're killing it." Enjoy.
Being the change I wanna see for my family, not just for me. Building an empire and a legacy, rewriting our history. Which bill to pay was a toss-up. No other choice but to boss up. Work 40 hours for someone else and 40 more for my mental health. I'm not needy, just making that clear. Sometimes I wanna hear, "You're killing it, baby. You got this, girl. You're killing it, baby. You run this world. Everybody knows that you run this show, and you're killing it, baby. You got this, girl." A girl with dreams became a woman with vision. Not gonna stop, don't need your permission. Made a road out of the stones thrown. Fixed my crown and I took my throne. Finally passed my internal audit. Knew all along I'm not a fraud. I'm like the Blues Brothers, and I'm on a mission from God. I slay every day. One day, they're gonna say, "You're killing it, baby. You got this, girl. You're killing it, baby. You run this world. Everybody knows that you run this show, and you're killing it, baby. You got this, girl." You're killing it, baby. You got this, girl. Killing it, baby. You run this world. Everybody knows that you run this show. And you're killing it, baby. You got this, girl. You're killing it, baby. You got this, girl. You're killing it, baby. You run this world. Everybody knows that you run this show. And you're killing it, baby. You got this, girl.
Thank you guys so much. Enjoy your Peebler trance.
Cora, you're killing it.
Thank you very much. You are too, very much so.
steeple, tall wedding bells. If you see my purpose, I hope someday you'll join me. Church on the hill, church on the hill, church on the hill. I built a cabin in the woods, far from the commotion, to find quiet rest and much needed solitude. Cabin in the woods, cabin in the woods, cabin in the woods. I built a lighthouse because I learned a thing or two. Everybody needs help sometimes, and a guiding beacon. Lighthouse, ocean view. Lighthouse, ocean view. Lighthouse, ocean view. I built a castle in the sky because every story must end. One day I will retire. I hope you'll be with me, but I'm not ready just yet. I'm not ready just yet. I'm not ready just yet. Church on the hill, cabin in the woods, lighthouse, ocean view. I'm not ready just yet. I'm not ready to retire. As tired as I am sometimes, as we all are this year. But there's a secret to getting through it, I think. I used to be younger, used to be lighter. Let's start off again. I used to be younger, used to be lighter, used to be stronger, used to be a fighter, but I'm no longer afraid to be seen. I'm one of millions struggling. I used to be smarter, used to go farther, used to laugh louder. I was once prouder, but I'm no longer afraid to be seen. And the biggest scar on my right arm came from the library book return. On my path has had its share of wrong way signs. The potion I found, my holy grail of life, it's a simple recipe, always be kind. I used to be greater, used to be taller, used to be a writer, junk catalog sorter, but I'm no longer wondering how long I'll last. I used to have more hair, used to see more light, used to stay up late and get the deadlines right, but I'm no longer following routes on maps. Milky Way sky time lapse. And the biggest scar on my right arm came from the library book return. All my life has had its share of wrong way signs. There's a potion I found, the holy grail of life, a simple recipe, always be kind. And the secret, my friends, as the harvest rolls in, there's still time before we close our eyes. Always be kind.
Wow, that was beautiful.
Thanks.
Both of those songs were really great, but that one just you're sounding really good. You know, just performance wise, but even like your the room you're in and everything. It's a nice little setup for you.
Oh, thanks. I'm in my living room, and I have a bunch of awesome song lyrics behind me.
Yeah, I was wondering what that was. I was going to comment on it, and I was hoping I wasn't making and the guitar. I didn't quite get the guitar shape. Oh, that's great. Is that by you, Simon, or?
I wish I could take credit for it. And I wish I could recall the artist offhand. But I mean, this is a print. But I'll amend comments to the show with information about what it is. But it has some beautiful words by some great writers throughout the history of kind of popular music. There's everything from there's Dylan, Prince, everything. Aretha. It's got everything that you might need in life. So
wow. Yeah. I mean, I think one of the pluses of this moving everything into the Zoom realm or whatever has been the backgrounds. I mean, different things have come from that. There's like a Twitter feed that's dedicated to bookshelves, which is pretty hilarious. If people haven't seen it, I can't think of what it's. Do you know what it's called offhand? You're nodding.
No, but I was just thinking about the fact that recently, I don't know if you saw the amazing Zoom video where somebody had a cat face.
That in they were appearing for it was a court appearance,
yeah,
right?
it was legal. And my favorite thing is that he says, "I'm prepared to proceed." It's like a little cat face.
Doesn't he also seriously say at one point, I'm not a cat,
Yes,
in all
I'm not a
earnestness.
cat.
Yeah, in case there was some confusion. Yeah.
Yeah, so that for a while that actually became my background in my work meetings. So that cat face, I am not a cat guy. So,
excuse me. Yeah,
so
I mean,
anyway.
I know some people use like the backgrounds and stuff too, and I find that the whole art of that kind of interesting. But I must admit, I find being able to kind of get that it adds to the intimacy factor when you're seeing a little bit of someone's home life, and that yours would be so appropriate to your own craft. I think is totally Peebler-esque. So
yeah, thank you. We got lucky when we found this, and it was the right thing to do. But I at the same time, I think the collection of books and movies and things behind you I would find equally comfortable and deeply love. I'm sure we have a lot of common threads there. So
yeah, this is spillover zone number 8 or whatever here. It's just like a mishmash of whatever. Yeah, I should start exploring it in future shows. I'll just go grab something at random and go, love it or hate it. Here it is,
Well, I do have one question for that. Is that a Tony the Tiger cat on the shelf behind you?
On the bookshelf, yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah. I have a lot of knick-knack stuff like that, which drives my wife crazy. I think she might secretly kind of like it at times, but mostly not.
I have a similar love and problem.
Yeah, I can see him right there, and he's waving too. He's flexible, so you can make him do a limited amount of things. But he's been holding that pose for a while. Wow, I'm glad you caught your eyes caught that.
You're great, or whatever. Yeah. You're great. Okay. So you're great, Larry. Let's hear it. Let's
All
hear
right.
more song.
Just as my head had deflated, I'm going to keep it down there, and I'll see you on your next pass.
Awesome.
All right. Nice job.
Thanks.
All right. So it's good. I mean, I think the month to month of the show here has been part of the enjoyment factor has been the talk, because when I first started Folk U almost 20 years ago, the goal was to make it loose and limber, and in some months it's definitely been too much of that, and then other times I've realized that the performers needed it to be more professional. Well, maybe it's not unprofessional to be loose and limber, but they've needed it to be a little bit more like, I'm trying to avoid saying normal, just kind of like straightforward. But I love the conversations. And a lot of this stuff usually occurs on stage when the third person is playing. And then, I can like lean over, certainly we're listening to them, but kind of lean over to Simon and be like, I really love that song. And so it's great to get this sort of inside stuff here. Hopefully it's good for you out there and you're still hanging in there, because I'm going to do my final pass here, and then we have one more from everybody else. And for my last one, I'm going to return to the Injured Parties. And, we do have a newer album than this, but I'm going to play another song from Fun with a Purpose. And this is another one that, when I was looking at the lyrics for it, as I was trolling through the oeuvre, my oeuvre, and I thought the lyrics seemed to have like a different spin given the last year. And Cora mentioned, spring break is happening now, and I'm pretty sure, because this song is from a number of years ago, that was the impetus for this, was overhearing somebody talking about spring break. Whether it is or isn't, you can see the connection, I think. And then the last verse in particular seems to have a different resonance now. Anyway, it's called On Her Way to Becoming Something Else. With a great big sigh, she gets on the train, finds herself a seat by the window, pulls out a book and hides a mind in the pages while the miles go. Hot as her own sanctuary when the world's gone to pot. She's making plans like she makes love with every ounce of strength she's got. And she's on her way to becoming, on her way to becoming something else. That little girl who lived in the suburbs never grew up like she thought, but none of us do, because fairy tales are for sale but rarely bought. She's on her way to becoming, on her way to becoming something else. Something else the neighbors can talk about. Something else the parents can disapprove. Something else she can scream and shout about. Something else to make her pack up and move. She's buying a ticket for her vacation where the beaches never close. She's gonna get tan, she's gonna relax, but she'll never be exposed. She's on her way to becoming, on her way to becoming something else. And she's on her way to becoming, on her way to becoming something else. So I'm sitting there and I'm remembering the recorded version and I'm thinking, yeah, we do this all big vamp out at the end, and I'm like, well, what am I gonna do? So I ended on the somewhat unresolved, I guess. So that worked. Did that work okay, Cora?
It worked great.
All right. So without further ado, I'm going to sit back and listen to your last song here, and then we'll have you back at the very end as well for the big love fest that every folk you ends with. So see you in a minute. See you now.
Thank you, Larry. I want to thank Larry for hosting us again. It's always a great show and a great time. So I'm thrilled to be a part of Folk You again. It transitioned so gracefully online. As I said, musicians really looked for it, but it did show how, like, with everything going on, we shall persevere. It's going to look different, but it's going to be okay. Different is okay. I want to thank Simon. I really love your playing, and I've really enjoyed your songs. So it's been great hearing you. And we are going to wrap up our journey. We've gone to Denver, we've gone to the beach. Now we're going to bring it on home, which is a place some people are kind of sick of being, but I hope everyone has a place where they can just be their most authentic self, be welcomed. This last song is inspired by something my dad told my younger brother. Because my younger brother at the time was a professional hockey player, an entrepreneur, and he was engaged, and all three blew up at the same time and not in the best of ways. And Charlie, my brother, started spiraling. He said, I don't know what I'm going to do, where I'm going to go. And my dad said, well, whatever happens, you can always come home. So I hope everyone has a place they can call home. Yeah.
Thanks for calling. It's good to hear your voice. Life's thrown you a curveball. Now you have a choice. Try to figure it out. Life was going great. People had other plans. Now you feel late. Hope I make this clear. You have nothing to fear. Doors always open. No questions asked. Need to catch your breath. Or just a good laugh. Looking for a room of your own. Looking for a place to call home. You can always come home. Shoot for the stars. You'll land on the moon. As long as you're happy and speaking your truth. No matter what you decide, though you chose right, never be alone in any fight. I hope I make this clear. You have nothing to fear. Doors always open. No questions asked. You need to catch your breath. Or just a good laugh. Looking for a room of your own. You can always come home. Doors always open. No questions asked. You need to catch your breath. Or just a good laugh. Looking for a room of your own. Run out of places to go. You can always come home. Doors always open. No questions asked. Need to catch your breath. Or just a good laugh. Looking for a room of your own. Run out of places to go, you can always come home.
Thank you guys so much. Here comes Simon.
Hey, Cora, great job. And it's your songs are just. I totally had to shuffle around the last song I was going to play because the positive vibes were coming through, and I just needed to try to pick it up.
No.
So, and artist types need to do more positive vibe work. So thank you for inspiring my last choice.
Well, thank you so much. You really set the bar high for my guitar playing.
No, I don't.
By listening to you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, Cora and Larry's positivity and good energy, I think, led me to try to play a new song that is more or less kind of about what we're going through now. So this is called Time Between. Is today Monday? Is it Friday? Weekend or weekday or some day between? Is this vacation worked until sunrise? Waiting for nighttime? Lost track of clock hands? This is my day, today is for me. I'm here, you're near, we have what we need. It's my day, it's your day, sunrise to moonbeams. This is our time between. This is our time between. Is it a birthday? Maybe it's payday. Teleconference video. Day for ice cream. Is today the first day? Maybe it's the last day. Monopoly past go. I lost my game piece. This is my day. Today is for me. I'm here, you're near. We have what we need. It's my day, it's your day. Sunrise to moonbeams. This is our time between. This is our time between. And after all the days and years gone by, we forgot what present tense means. We can slowly unwind yesterday's crimes. Let's reach out for lost old friends. This is my day. Today is for me. You're here, you're near. We have what we need. It's my day, it's your day. Sunrise to moonbeams. This is our time between. This is our time between.
You caught me again. Wow. That was lovely yet again. I'm sitting there trying to tweet it out in time, and I'm thinking, got to try to get a feel for when the song is closing. Oh, wow. Anyway.
Yeah, I was trying to trick you.
Succeeding.
Yeah. Yeah, my normally that the refrain kind of the way that I've written it, it kind of repeats again, and it swells with an orchestra and maybe like an industrial techno interlude to give you a little more time. Maybe a noise, John Cage tape thing right in the middle.
Yeah, that would all be wholly appropriate to that song. I know you've got Trent Reznor on the short dial. Yeah, I'm sure he can help with some of that there.
Yeah. Alessandro Cortini, he's going to come over, later on, and we're gonna figure it out.
You're gonna jam?
Yeah.
Well, that was really, really lovely, and I have to say, when we were getting ready for the show, and Cora was coming in and out a little bit technically, and I'm trying to do what I do and stay focused, and started talking about how sometimes people get booked who've played in the past, and because I thought, did you play with Cora before? I was like, no, and it's like it could have been sensibilities is what was in the back of my head when I realized that there's no magic to how the shows are booked, except for occasionally people will say, I'd like to play this month, and can I play with this person too? Mostly it just kind of turns out as it does. But I think that might have been what was in the back of my head when I was thinking about the show tonight, and like similar sensibilities, and the guitar playing's all been great, and the singing's been great, and I'll definitely remove myself from that equation, yeah. But from being able to sit back and just enjoy, you both have done such a superb job, and superb is not a word I usually pull out of a hat. So it was great to have you back. Did you, either of you, it's so easy in the digital age to just Google somebody, but anything in particular that either of you want to hype, in terms of, web presence, or that orchestral show you have coming up in the Grotto, Simon?
Yeah, speaking of kind of pulling things up, pulling things out. I think we're really at we all need to kind of figure out how to get our sea legs to face the opportunities and challenges of the coming year. And so what I definitely would love for anybody who's watching the stream, to reach out, and I can send you some music. But I'm kind of, this time between song that I just did is new, and it hasn't surfaced or seen the light of day, but I think it's the right song for right now. And it won't be the right song for tomorrow, but that's okay. I got more songs in me. I've done 3 album projects, but I'd really like to kind of get in motion to work on a new project. So if you could just send me your good thoughts and wishes and energy, so that I can see that come to pass, that'd be great.
Thanks.
Wow, that's inspiring. Cora, did you have anything you want to say to your adoring throngs?
Well, thank you so much for sharing the evening with us. But if you enjoyed what you hear and would like to hear more, my website, CoraVasseur.com, is kind of the hub for all social media, and you can get my newsletter there. But I am on all social media, especially Facebook and Instagram. I'm going to get back into doing regular live streams there, because they're just really fun and I enjoy them. And I have a little live album if you enjoyed anything you heard here tonight. Not Model Walk. I'm going to be attempting to record that at home next week. But everything else, I have a live album called The Wizard and I, because right before quarantine, I had the pleasure of being on The Wizard 98.3.
Oh yeah.
And so I recorded the live show, and I have a little live album. It was a really great night. Yeah.
Oh, that's good to know. I forgot you were on WZRD. That's yeah. Well, this is. I've got to be reminded of so much stuff. You know, as much as I try to stay to my own liking plugged into stuff. You know, there's just that much more that just goes in one ear and out the other, and then the stuff that is on the periphery that I either forget about or don't hear about. So.
There's so much stuff, and you have to
be
very interesting about what you listen to. And
we had our own Cora Vasseur live album tonight. So, well, I won't keep you guys, and even though it's always so cozy here in the green room, and we got a little fire going, and the grapes are finally room temperature the way I like them anyway. I mean, others will complain. We call those grape gripes, but hey, I'm calling the shots here. So, thank you. Thanks to both of you. Hopefully next time we do this, it will be actually in person. And, that's the other thing to figure out when we emerge from this, if we're going to still be at our same location that we have been for a while for Folk U, but we'll, hopefully find a home somewhere. But Simon, Cora, I'm going to give a big hand. Thank you so much. And we'll be in touch, and I'm going to end the broadcast, and then we'll do the the mental telepathy thing, and then we'll all go. But say goodbye to the fans, and we'll see y'all soon.
Bye, guys.